this is Linus, what's up? So with the X3 Pro, Poco aims to bring you a powerful device at a mid-range level phone price. With this phone, you're getting a 120Hz refresh rate display, a brand new Snapdragon 860 processor, a quad camera system, a massive battery, NFC, and a lot more other features. Let's take a further look. Unlike the original Poco X3, which had a mid-range processor, the Pro model aims to bring flagship-grade performance at an affordable price. A Snapdragon 860 is essentially an overclocked version of Snapdragon 855, and it is built to handle pretty much everything you throw at it, albeit it's limited to 4G connectivity. Right off the bat, you can notice that the device is fast and snappy thanks to a combination of a powerful chipset, MIUI 12 that is built on top of Android 11, a 120Hz refresh rate display with 240Hz touch sampling rate, and liquid cooling system. From day-to-day stuff to playing the latest games, the X3 Pro just flies. Asphalt Extreme, Asphalt 9, Call of Duty, Shadowfight 3, PUBG, you name it. All of the games I've played on the highest graphics settings run absolutely fine. If you're looking for a performance beast at a mid-range phone price, this device should definitely be on your list. I think that you'll love the Poco X3 Pro if you are into customizing your phone or playing with various settings. MIUI 12 has a lot of them. When it comes to design, this phone looks very similar to the Poco X3, but it now sports these cool-looking matte glass stripes on the back. They look nice and they attract less fingerprints. As you may expect from Poco, the build quality is great and the phone feels nice and sturdy in the hand. It's not a lightweight device, but it weighs 215 grams mainly because of a massive 5160 mAh battery that has been performing really well. So here's my usage when the display brightness was set to 100% when I was outdoors and to about 70% when I was indoors. I used the device for taking over 100 pictures, browsed through my social media feed, watched some videos and so on, and I could get over 10 hours of screen on time. If you reduce the screen brightness to about 50%, you can expect the phone to last a lot longer. For instance, I set the phone to 50% of screen brightness, which is sufficient enough for indoor use, and I ran YouTube video playback test. The result, over 18 hours of SOT. A 33 watts fast charger is supplied in the retail box and it can fully charge the phone in just about 1 hour. I had no issues seeing the screen outdoors on cloudy days. However, 450 nits of brightness means that you would need to look for a shade on a bright and sunny day. This 6.67-inch panel is great. It's not AMOLED, but I'm completely fine with IPS LCD at this price point. I found the screen to be sharp, it has decent contrast, pretty accurate colors, it is covered with Gorilla Glass 6, and a pre-installed screen protector adds an extra layer of protection. As usual, Poco gives you quite a few extras like a micro SD card slot, a tiny LED notification light, a headphone jack, NFC, IR blaster, face unlock, very fast and reliable side-mounted fingerprint reader, and a dual speaker system that is loud and it sounds really good. Here is a quick audio test. When it comes to optics, we have a quad camera system on the back with 48 megapixel shooter at the core, 8 megapixels ultra-wide, 2 megapixels depth, and 2 megapixels macro lens. On the front, there is a 20 megapixels selfie shooter. The stock camera app allows you to take wide-angle shots that could look a little bit sharper, especially around the corners. The main camera, on the other hand, takes really nice pictures with plenty of detail and sharpness. You can also take 2x digital zoom images, which may not impress you, but I would actually recommend you switching to full 48 megapixels mode for that. These shots look almost like they were taken with 2x optical zoom lens, which is quite impressive. If you use 48 megapixels with the main camera, you can take some nice looking shots. Some of them look even better than the standard auto mode, and you have plenty of resolution to play with in post. Really good daylight image quality. Edge detection in portrait mode is not always perfect, but the images taken in this mode still look pretty good thanks to a dedicated depth sensor. Selfies usually come out nice and sharp in both auto and portrait modes. A dedicated macro lens allows you to take close-ups, but it's a fixed focus lens, meaning that you need to nail focus, which is very hard to do handheld. All of my attempts resulted in kind of soft-looking shots, but I don't think that you can expect more from a 2-megapixel sensor. Night mode is available on a wide angle and the main cameras, and even in 2x digital zoom mode. Obviously, the main shooter takes the best looking images. There could be a tad more detail in some of the shots, but overall, the quality is pretty good. Night mode is available on a selfie shooter too, which takes a bit grainy looking pictures. That's why I recommend you switch to portrait mode if you're able to find a bit of street lighting. Handheld 4K video quality could be summarized in 4 words: sharp, detailed, stable, and smooth. The footage looks very impressive considering the price of the phone and the fact that it was recorded without any stabilization tools. You can also record impressive looking 1080p footage that is also very stable and smooth in both 30 and 60 FPS modes, meaning that you don't even need a dedicated steady video mode that usually produces less detail. 2x digital zoom video recorded in 4K 30 FPS may not be the sharpest out there, but it is still usable thanks to electronic image stabilization. The only disappointment in the video department: soft 1080p 30 FPS video shot with a wide-angle camera. 1080p 30 FPS selfie video looks pretty good and sound recording quality is decent. Check it yourself.
This is 1080p 30 FPS video. Today's lighting conditions are pretty good, even though we have quite a few clouds, but still, these are pretty good lighting conditions for the camera test.
When it comes to connectivity, we have Bluetooth 5.0, Wi-Fi 5, accurate GPS, and the phone offers good call quality. The X3 Pro does not have 5G, but I don't think it's a deal breaker for the majority of users. Overall, Poco X3 Pro is a really impressive phone for the price. The device has a powerful processor that assures great overall performance, it can handle pretty much all of the 3D games, the design is nice and the phone feels solid in the hand. The 120Hz screen is sharp, the battery life is excellent, and the cameras can take high quality pictures and shoot nice video. If you want me to be picky, I could say that the screen could have more than 450 nits of brightness for those sunny days. Also, some of the wide-angle shots could be sharper, but these are the only shortcomings I could think of. Some may argue that the phone does not have 5G, but the majority of users don't even use it yet. At the end of the day, I think that Poco did it again. The X3 Pro is an excellent overall package that offers a lot of power and a lot of value for the price. This phone gets a TechLine seal of approval as being one of the best phones in the mid-range market. So I think that with the X3 Pro, Poco made a great device that I can definitely recommend if you're looking for a phone that has a lot of power, it feels fast and snappy on a daily basis, it has good camera system, a massive battery, and all other stuff. But tell me in the comment section down below, would you buy this phone? Would you choose another device, for example the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro? So tell me in the comment section down below what you think. Also like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.